York's only local show is back on its new home on York's only local station.
Guess who's back again.
This is the Gary Sutton Show on WOYK.
I'm back.
Now, broadcasting live from WOYK's downtown York studios inside Wellspan Park, here's Gary Sutton.
And a very, very, very happy Thursday morning to you. I'm Gary Sutton. Mark McKenzie here. This is the Gary Sutton Show on WOYK. Brought to you by Barley Snyder Law Firm. Innovative legal solutions for your business. They are a law firm for today's business world. Check them out at barley.com. They are the presenting sponsor for our show. And right here in York, they're at 100 East Market Street. Give them a call today at 717-846-8888. Or you can also check their visiting hours today. Their business hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every weekday during the course of the week. I am Gary Sutton, and my last day here, 2 3-day weekends, Mark. I feel a little ashamed, actually, a little bit like I should apologize. But then I kind of slap myself and say, no, it's okay. I'm actually going to play in a golf tournament tomorrow. I know that'll surprise a lot of you. And Eugene Pasquale is going to be in tomorrow morning for me, so that'll be fun. He'll be first time he's ever done a talk show, sitting in. Mark is going to be walking him through, as only Mark can. Mark is really gentle with our people that step in for me, which hasn't happened very often so far. I think Aaron Anderson's the only one that's done it. And
so far.
Yeah, so far. But anyway, so Eugene will be in tomorrow. But I'm here today with Mark, and we're looking forward to a great show with you. It is Thursday, September 4th, 2025, my daughter Suzanne's birthday today. Yep.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and I love her very much, and she her birthday is today, and I can still remember the day that she was born and holding her for the first time. And I think every parent probably go through that, where you think about what was the first moment I had with my child. And I remember holding her and just looking at her, and just a myriad of thoughts go through your mind, how precious, life is, and just holding that in your hand, and how dependent they are on you, on getting a start in the world. And all the things that cross your mind at that moment. What kind of father will I be? What things do I need to do? Oh my gosh, do I know how to change a diaper? All that kind of stuff. And then they teach you some of that, and we went to the courses and all that kind of thing. But and very proud of the young lady she has become. So I'm happy birthday, Suzanne, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Anyway, a lot of people having birthdays today, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But today, you can also, we're doing something right now on our text line, and I hope that you will take part in this. Our text line is 833-478-4729, something new we're going to be doing every week. So if it catches on gradually, that's good. But an act of kindness that you have seen or you have done, or someone that you want to point out that with an act of kindness that you've seen recently. Because we're going to share that with Kevin on Monday. Now he's in here tomorrow, but on Monday is when we're going to share those with him when he comes in here at 6:35. And we'd like to kind of start to point out people in the community who are doing certain kindnesses. And we're collecting those now. We have a few of them in already. But again, you can send those to us only at one place, 833-478-4729. And we'd like to see what you have for us there. And we'll share those with people unless you ask us not to for some reason. But obviously the reason to send them in is to share it. So that's what we're doing there. Anyway, you can also check us out on YouTube at WOYK if you want to relive a piece at the end of the day on the show. We would love that. So all of that going on today here on the Gary Sutton Show. And also just a voice on Main Street is my one. I do one-on-one interviews with people that I find interesting here in the area. And I would certainly look forward to you watching those as well. Our question of the day today, I read an article in Real Clear Politics, and it was really interesting. I'll share some of it with you here this morning. But the article was, and it was kind of an unbiased kind of article. That's why I like it. I don't like, I read an article by someone, you know what they're going to say, and I get bored by that. But this article was about why Trump wins. And it was an interesting question. I've never really thought about it particularly that directly, but I guess it is kind of a question. how does he win? How does he ever win? And why does he win? And so, in your opinion, why does President Trump win so often on the issues? And you can read the article. I posted it there on Facebook, and you can check that out and then see what you think. Just write down your thoughts on that. You're welcome to agree, disagree with it, whatever you want to do. It's right there for you. Just something to think about this morning. And let's see what else we have going on here
Not winning
today.
too much in court these days.
Well, no, but again, what does that mean? You look at
It's
it.
1/3 of the branch of government.
Oh, it is,
so-
but it's again, everything always ends up where? Supreme Court at the end of all of this. So, we'll see. But I don't. Like I said, things are what they are. Things are what they are, and
big story.
Yeah, and then the other big story of the day, the biggest, largest, most gigantic story of the day, Mark.
Nobody won Powerball.
Mark did.
Well,
Mark won Powerball.
Yes,
There's a story here,
and I won more than I spent.
which in Mark's world is really all that matters.
I'm going to quit.
Yeah. So, but you won. You won. Now, to say you won Powerball today is not really a lie. It's more of a
Yes.
It just needs a little extra explanation, which I know you have.
For what it's worth, the Saturday jackpot, $1.7 billion.
Yeah.
So that cash
You
value.
did not win that one
I did not.
because,
$770 million, and I figured, is it 30 or 35%? I can't quite remember the top tax
I thought
rate
you
for
said
that.
yesterday you could take home $600+ million.
Well, that was, I hadn't figured
Before
in the
this.
taxes.
Oh.
So I was trying to do the taxes on this,
Oh.
and I believe that out of 770 million, you would get around 470 million.
Really?
I believe. So, and that's after taxes, which is pretty impressive either way. So what you do is, when I forgot the ticket, you pick, I think it's 6 numbers, and then there's a Powerball number, okay? And then they ask you what kind of bet you're making. And I think the mistake some people make is that they just get the regular straight bet. But I think you have to play like the power play, because that brings into the Powerball aspect of it. So I actually got one number where I had 3 numbers. 3. All right.
That's impressive in itself.
And one of them was one off. Another one was one off. So I came very close to 4 numbers. And then on another number, I only had the Powerball number. But because I had done the power play, which I think is an extra $1 per ticket. Because I played 6 numbers. That's $3 each.
You spent an extra $1 per ticket.
$18. I had a 20.
Good
How
grief.
often do I have a 20 on me? And I saw the
era
thing.
coming to an end.
I saw the sign and it said, "Oh, you know what?" I said, "Let's just give it a shot."
Yeah.
And so I believe the Powerball winner is worth like $22, and I think the 3 numbers is worth $8. I believe.
I'm telling you what.
So
where are you spending it all? That's all I want to know. Are you going to change your life?
Well, the good news
You're
is
not
that
leaving the producer job, are you?
it cost me 18, and I think I won. What would that be? $30.
$12.
So $12, right? I won
Tell you
$12.
what, there's a vacation coming, huh?
Well, I figure there's 2 ways I could go.
Right.
I could either take my winnings and go home,
Right.
or
Reinvest.
reinvest.
Yes.
Exactly.
Where are you leaning?
So I'm leaning towards risking it all. Maybe this is a lucky 20.
Pushing
and
it forward onto the table and
Yes.
saying, here it is.
Yes, and so it was $18. So let me see if I put the ticket in. What is that? What did I just say? It was
Just a
$30.
whole lot of
30
analysis
total.
for $12.
I have a $2 voucher because it doesn't
Lord.
make change.
Really?
So 32. So technically, I could get divide by 3. What is that?
Yeah.
So 7, 8.
3 times the chance to win.
Yeah. All right. So I got to get and I do the quick pick, by the way.
Oh.
I don't do, well, this is my birthday and this
really?
is Susie's birthday. No,
we don't do all that
I
stuff.
just get a quick pick.
Yeah. Throw a number in there. It's as good as any.
Let the machine pick it out.
Exactly. I saw a story yesterday, and I've thrown it away since, but I can tell you the essence of the story. This lady went out and she put down her birthday. Okay. She had her birthday down and she put it down, and then she forgot that she had put it in there, and she thought, well, I didn't put my number in for the lottery. I better go do it. Well, in the meantime, she won $500,000. So she goes and puts it in again and wins another $500,000.
Wow.
I mean, what are the chances of that happening?
It is astronomical.
Yeah, so she wins $1 million over two tickets doing the same exact number.
Right, and I understand this is entertainment. This is like the ability to sit and daydream and think about, and I did that. I actually went through.
And then have it thrown upon the rocks of despair and do it all over again.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's just a dream.
Because you really aren't. You're dreaming, but you're really saying there's a chance of me winning like
right.
Nothing.
So, I went through the list of relatives,
right?
And I tried to figure out. Here's the idea I had. It's like, because yesterday we were talking.
I'm frightened already.
You were talking about giving each individual person a specific amount, and then basically.
Take it or leave it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I like this person, so I'm giving them 10.
Why didn't you give me? Because I don't like you.
And I don't like you. I give you, 500,000 or whatever.
Right, exactly.
So, and I'm thinking, direct family members get more than others.
Yes.
Or should I give a lump sum to the direct family member and let them take care of those that fall under their, like a brother, let him take care of his wife and his children. I give him a larger lump sum that he can figure out. Let him do it.
I've thought of something else today. Interviews. Have each person come and make their case. Next.
Yes.
Next.
So where do you see
Uncle
yourself
Bob,
in 5 years?
Right, exactly. Interviews. Right. Oh, my.
I'm just saying.
It was a sick moment. I'm sorry.
Or just with a, just try to, like 10 million. All right.
Yeah.
10 million is
nothing off that.
It's yes. When you're thinking about 470 million, it sounds like a trivial amount, but you're multiplying it, say by, I don't know, 30 relatives. It's a lot of money, but that way everybody gets the same thing. It's enough.
But then you're going to have the one relative that says you won 470 million. And you're only giving out 10 million to your family, and you're going to say
each.
No,
person.
actually, it's not that much now because you're not getting any. No, it's not. It's right.
Yes.
By the way, today is National Macadamia Nut Day.
Love macadamia.
I like macadamia nuts and cookies. They're very good. 7 days to Patriot Day, which is September 11th, a day that we all remember. And and we'll
today's a great
what other days?
Food holiday. It is Eat an Extra Dessert Day.
Oh, yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so far away from whatever resolution you had so many months ago. National Wildlife Day.
Yes.
Here's an anachronism. Newspaper Carrier Day. I know they're still out there.
They're still out there. I do see some every now and then, yeah.
And it is World Sexual Health Day.
Okay. All right. Whatever you're supposed to do on that day.
I'm going to stop.
Yeah, by the way, the opening day of the NFL, the National Football League. And mark a holy day on Mark's calendar as it all starts tonight.
It's going to be
a raucous
Cowboys
season. The Cowboys.
Think the Cowboys will win?
Tonight?
Yeah.
The Cowboys are not supposed to have a chance in Hades to win tonight, which is exactly why they'll win.
Could.
They're playing the Eagles.
Yes.
Now, I think the Eagles will win, frankly.
I do, too.
But you know what? When everybody's got the Cowboys on the,
I have that leftover $2.
Oh, no. Stop it. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Revs highlights.
And we have Revs highlights right around the corner, and the Revs are sizzling right now. All here on the Gary Sutton Show on WOYK.
And here's a drive to deep center field. Are you serious? It is gone for Higgins again. Dead center field. Drive 451 feet this time. It's his 20th of the year. And the Revs jump to a 2-0 lead here in the first inning. Pitch to him. Swing and a high fly in right. Hamilton back. Looking up. It's gone. Miles Symington, welcome to York. Homers off the picnic canopy in right here in his debut game. Pitch to Shane is driven to deep right field. Hamilton back. It's gone. Line drive home run. Shane Fontana. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Revs win it 9-6. And for the Revs, it's the 200th regular season win for them in War of the Roses history. 201-73, 27 up on the Stormers all time as they win it tonight behind 4 more home runs, a 9-6 final.
Yeah, the Revs really wreaking havoc on Lancaster in the War of the Roses as they won the first 2 games against the second half first place team. The Lancaster Stormers, Higgins with his 20th homer last night, second in 2 games. Fontana with his 13th, Williams with his 7th just since joining the Revs about 5 weeks ago, and a new guy, Symington, had his first last night for the Revs as he stepped in there to play. Still no Tostado playing for the Revs. He was one of their leading hitters this year, so he's still out of the lineup and working his way back. But the Revs all over him last night, and Nick Bennett getting the win, or actually the save, I guess, on that. No, I guess he got the win because he only pitched. He pitched a few innings and did it. So
they also had they set a new record for. The team did set a new record for strikeouts.
Yes.
So 1,025, although that happened earlier in the game, and
right.
I believe the last Revs pitcher struck out the side to win the game. So.
Yeah, I think the guy who struck out the side there at the end was this guy Cialucci, who's unbelievable. He's a guy he's a left-hander, about 6'4" mark. Throws it at 97, 98 miles an hour. I mean, this guy has and then he has this wicked breaking ball. So all of a sudden you're looking for this 97 mile an hour pitch, and then they buckle your knees with one of those things that goes off the table. It's really fun to watch him
Well,
pitch.
here's the thing. I mean, how many, and I had this same complaint with tennis.
Right.
All right. It's the tall ones. You know, they
always
really
the tall people.
Yes, they have those angles, and it's not that the shorter people can't compete,
right?
But in the end, it's very hard to beat a tall person.
Well, when they come off the mound, and it feels like they're sticking the ball in your face, and that's what it looks like. I tell you, we sit right behind home plate, and we can see from the press box how it looks. And I'm telling you what, it is intimidating. And when you see a 97 mile an hour fastball coming. And then all of a sudden, you see the same kind of release, but it's a changeup or a curveball. It is incredible the difference that you see between those.
They get that angle, coming
down.
out and down. Right,
yeah.
Exactly.
Whereas a guy that's smaller, and the point you make is a really good one, is kind of coming at you.
Same,
you feel like you have a split second more time. Today is NFL kickoff day, and the new NFL season kicks off tonight with the Super Bowl champion Eagles hosting the Cowboys. And in case there was any doubt, a new poll found that, yes, football is still America's favorite sport, and it's not even close. 48% of Americans follow football at least a little bit. That's almost 20 points higher than second place.
Yeah.
Here are the 10 sports they ask about and how many of us pay attention to each one, which I thought was kind of interesting. Football was number one easily at 48%. That includes NFL and college games, or if you somehow only follow Canadian football, that counts too, I guess. But,
all right. Yeah.
Baseball, 29%. Should it still be called America's pastime? That maybe is the big question that we have. I think it is. I think it's still, it occupies a different place.
Yeah, it has the heritage.
It's a daily sport we can talk about. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Basketball, 29%. Technically a tie for second.
Right.
But baseball gets it now because more people said they hate basketball. So that's why. That's how you get the tiebreaker. Number 4, ice hockey, 12%. I do not watch ice hockey. The last time I watched ice hockey, I think, was 1980 when the
Yes.
the Miracle Team won
Yeah.
in Lake Placid. Number 5, soccer, also 12%. Again, slightly more haters than hockey, so they lose in the tiebreaker. Number 6, golf at 11%. Number 7 is auto racing at 10%. Number 8 is tennis at 9%. I've been watching a little tennis lately. I found it interesting. MMA at 8%. And wrestling at 10%. At 8%. It has the most haters of any sport on the list. A third of Americans, 32%, said they don't follow any of these 10 sports. And also, a third of Americans who don't follow any sports said they spend a lot of time in their basement. So I don't know. No, I don't know. I added that. But I thought it was interesting here. Along with this, I found a list of the top 5 fearless predictions for this year's NFL season. And I thought you would, of all people, would enjoy this. Aaron Rodgers will embarrass himself in the field with his arm and off the field with his mouth.
Yes.
So that would be the first thing. Number 2, Dak Prescott will end his string of disappearing during the playoffs by not making the playoffs. So, the Carolina Panthers will cease operations halfway through the season and no one will notice.
Oh.
This is bad. The Raiders will lead the league in passing attempts, yards after contact, and stabbings. So Patrick Mahomes will throw for 400,000 yards and star in 5,000 commercials. So there you have that.
Oh.
Josh Allen will be so effective carving up defenses that Jerry Jones will ask him to do the same to his face. Andy Reid will finally admit his laminated playbook is actually a Cheesecake Factory menu. So, and finally, his wedding will be the only time Travis Kelce gets a ring. So there you go.
But boom. Well, I will tell you that the 3 storylines the NFL is talking about this morning with tonight's game is that Micah is gone, so can Dallas hold on? The Eagles' defense did pretty well last year. Are they going to continue with that tonight? They got a couple of injuries. On the defense, a safety, a linebacker, and what's his name? The tackle, Jalen Carter, could be out tonight. So maybe. And special teams, this article says, might be a hidden weapon for Dallas. So it should be an interesting game. I don't think anybody thinks that Dallas is going to win, but
whenever this happens, when
opening day.
Yeah, and it's opening day.
Right. Anything could happen.
But I think the Eagles are really good.
Yes.
But, again, every time you hear this and people say, oh, why is Dallas even showing up? Guess what? It gets...
They're paid to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it works.
They're paid really well, too, in fact.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got Chris Markowski just around the corner at 6:35 with a look at the economy and other stuff all here on the Gary Sutton Show on WOYK.